Hey guys, Mrs. Devlin here. I wanted to show you just a couple things about the lesson 1.2 to make sure that you do the course scavenger hunt to the best of your abilities. Here's what's up, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on the lesson for the day, which is Social Studies 1.2 Course and Text Scavenger Hunt. And then you'll see what you've hopefully already seen a couple times, which is your kind of like the info page that has a link to the lesson. Go ahead and click on that. Mine just did that. I don't know why, but we'll do it this way. And you'll see I'm on the lesson for today. So now that we're aware of the expectations in the course that we accomplished through the orientation activities yesterday, today we're kind of taking things a step further, and I really want you to spend some time working through the class and working with the interactive review website to make sure you're ready to rock economics. A couple things to remember. The textbook for our course is unique. It is a hard copy textbook that will be sent to you. It has unfortunately not been sent yet, but what I need from you is I need you to send me an email as soon as you are receiving your book. So the minute you open it, send me an email. Well, maybe not the minute, but... So we're watching the video right now to make sure we understand the steps to complete this. Let's take a look at the interactive review together. There's a couple resources I want to point out. So you're going to see this page here, and what I want you to click on is the interactive review, which is this kind of bluish colored one with a mouse and a couple things in the background. You may hear some cheesy music. It is totally okay to mute it like I do every time I click on it. And this is the main website that's going to be a big help until your textbook arrives. So a couple things to think of here, okay? There are lots of options. See how it's on Chapter 1, the economic way of thinking? If you click the down button here, you can access any of the chapters in our economics textbook. So if I wanted to look at Chapter 13, easy fix. But we're going to stay in 1 today. Now, the main features I want to make you aware of on the Interactive Review website are the review and study notes, because that's kind of going to double as your reader until you receive the textbook, hopefully very, very soon. So how you'd access your reading notes is you just go ahead and click on the section you're required to finish, and this is your reading. So let's say you're doing sections 1 and 2 today for your assignment. You would be reading this. Always examine key concepts, always examine the questions. And then you'd also be looking at this one. So again, these are the readings that are going to really, really, really help you, I promise. A couple other things. There's some game options. Let's say you're reviewing for a quiz or a test that has an online summary activity where I believe you drag the words to the correct item. And there's also some vocab cards on here. I know some of the hardest parts of economics can be learning all the words and figuring out what they mean. So if you're at all struggling with the vocab during your time in my class, please, please, please use this. It's for your advantage. There's some graphic organizers, but let's take a look. That's not really going to be the most helpful one. The review and study notes and the games and activities are going to be where it's at. The quizzes are also helpful for a self-test to see if you remember what you've been reading. So that's the interactive review. That's the main thing I'm going to have you really focus on until your textbook arrives. Remember, the review and study notes are the main thing I want you to worry about. So let's go back to the lesson. Today you're completing a course scavenger hunt. So what we're doing here is we've gone ahead and created this assignment. So what you need to do is you need to do File and then make a copy, retitle it with your last name somewhere in there, and then ta-da! Once it loads, you have made your own document. Some of these you'll be able to find right from the course, so I recommend maybe poking around the main course page. And some of them you might need to do a little more digging for if we look at the rest of this here. What's the title of the unit? What types of assignments are present? How are you going to check your grades? There's lots of different things for you to look at. But this is mainly on making sure you understand how to get to the interactive review and how you know how to best do this assignment. So if you have any questions about any aspect of today's assignment, once you're finished with your activity, you're going to go back to the lesson, hit the Add Submission button, and then you're going to just copy or paste the link right there into the online text box, and then you're done. If you get stuck on any part of today's assignment, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm always here to help you, and best of luck.